So we have the Covenant Summon, which has come obviously earlier, and it has new heroes. So I can see the format now. They're giving out these old heroes of the month or special heroes that people will chase. So put a few of them and go create the chase. Obviously, the recent 3-star event would have shown people how important. So this 3-star is going to be chased for sure. It's amazing that players are going to spend for 3-star chase. Some of us who got a little lucky, thankfully. This fellow is also a good fellow for a 4-star. I shared last time when it showed up. So today I'm going to speak about the two who are featured. That is Adelinda and Hawthorne. So let's start with Adelinda, an ice legendary hero, paladin class, monster family bonus, which is for 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope they make it for 1 also. Attack goes up. And there are 2 passes. When this character casts their special skills, they give the hunter mark on the random enemy. Target receives 150 damage over 3 turns, so there's a 50 damage per turn. And it stacks. Passive second, this character has 10% chance to drop the direct damage received from special skills to 1, which is that taunt effect of Black Knight. So there's a 10% chance. Black Knight has 50, so that's why it's more frequent, but 10 is also useful. We go down into the stats, so 753 attack, 828, and 1555. So when I look at the stats, it gives an indication that Adelinda is a tanky hero, has been designed to be a tank, looking at the stats. And they are good stats. Even 753 attack is, I would say, decent when I look at the overall stats. Deals 395 damage to the target and nearby enemies, which is a really high damage percentage for 3. Summons a bone trap find for the target and nearby enemies. The find damages the enemy with 45 attack every turn, and the damage increases by 8%. So damage by find stacks and can go up to 93%. The bone trap find absorbs healing and disappears when it has absorbed health equal to 35% of the owner's max out. So 35 is a little medium. There are, I think, a little higher, maybe, it's fairly okay. Target and nearby enemies gets minus 56 defense for 4 turns. Now this is huge, minus 56 defense. So Adelinda does a lot. And that's typical of the Monster Hunter family. They are doing quite a lot. So there's a big boom. And, with emblems and limit breakers, this 753 attack is going to go up. The other 2 stats are already well done. So it can be just attack for the first 5-6 nodes, which takes this 753 to above 800, and then this 395 is even more powerful, and it's a hit 3. The find does quite a lot and stacks up to 93% damage. Absorbs the health, but this is the kicker, which is minus 56 defense for 4 turns. This is super powered hero doing a lot at average speed. This is amazing. And with Cyclops on the way and the magic troops, level 17 troops will charge up average heroes, speed heroes, without that their special mana node that comes from talent in 3 matches or 9 tiles. So heroes are technically becoming faster with the new troops, magic, and the Cyclops that shall arrive next week. Wow. Also, I see, whoever is not chasing high scores based on speed in events, this hit 3 is good. But depending on how your roster is and how the heroes are and so on and so forth. So one decides that. But overall, Adelinda is an excellent hero. Absolutely brilliant. If you get her, congratulations, dudes. Speed level, because she does direct damage. And okay, we don't have blue tanks, but I think now with the heroes that are coming, in terms of variety, I don't know, maybe the time is coming to have two color tanks, because I know the strategy is to have one color tank, but I think these days with the variety of heroes that exists and their specials, no one gives a damn to stack the strong color against the dark color tanks that most teams use in war. That's that. And the play is also expanding, so I think I see SG's game of making specific tank redundant. It's been redundant in my understanding for some time now, because I don't use all the yellows sometimes, or the holies against the dark tanks which we mostly face. I'm taking different colors. It's basically the team composition which is the key, and that's where these new lot of heroes come into play. So she is a great tank material. One can clearly see. One doesn't need my expert opinion, but one can clearly see it from this. So brilliant hero. Wow. I did not comment in the last time the monster heroes were there that this graphic of having these flowers and these greens on the card makes it really cool. So there you go. There's a talent impact, there is a family impact, bonus impact, and there are two passives. Then there are these loads of specials doing a lot of things. Wow. Let's go and see the other crazy. So Howthrone, dark, legendary hero. Cleric, really handy, good class. Cannot be messed around with very frequently. This is the same. This is again the same. And the passive is the same 10% chance to drop the special skills damage to 1. Let's look at the stats, which is at average speed, 770 attack, 821 defense, and 1522. Clearly a tanky stat. So I think the Monster Hunter family fellows are being designed as tank. And this guy will go straight as tank when you read the specials further. Medicinal fumes. All allies regenerate 672 boosted health over 4 turns. So that's 4 turns, so 24 plus 150, so 174. All allies receive moderate amount of mana over 4 turns. So you're receiving extra mana, but moderate. Not like Snowford or some of the magic heroes that give you 10% or 5% and 10% depending on what level of charge you are at. All allies reflect status ailments for 4 turns. Now I tested Hawthorne in beta and he was just fantastic for these 3 things. Obviously I had kept him as a tank because it's all allies. That makes it even more special, not self and nearby. So it's amazing. He starts going and he's at average speed. So average speed boosted health is badass. Imagine this chick, Professor Livenbrock, doing this at slow speed. She does the same. This guy goes a step higher. He adds mana. So he charges at average speed. Then he is charging himself faster and his allies faster. And he is giving boosted health every turn. And the ailments are being reflected. This is the era when there are so many ailment giving heroes. And this guy fires. And then it's complete pain. So whatever you're throwing, whether you're throwing defense down, attack down, burn damage, poison damage, water damage, any freaking damage, which is in the form of ailment, it goes back. And here's the crazy stuff. Imagine how Alfrike will do. Excellent hero. In this whole lot, I would want this fellow because he will straight away become a tank. Then I can alternate between him and Snowford because Snowford has been used quite a bit. So great hero. Super congratulations, I will say, to whosoever getting it. Doing a lot of things. You can, again, the talent, the family, and the 2 passes. And the medicinal fumes are doing the 3 things which are absolutely handy and important to play. Especially because he's doing it for all allies. So there you go. That's my understanding of these two new heroes that are joining the game. What are your thoughts, feedback? Please share in the comments, and request you to subscribe to the channel. Channel has crossed 350 subscribers. Thank you very much for all the support. Would like to reach 1,000 subscribers, so I would really request you to subscribe if you're a regular visitor and find value in the content. And if you can spread the word also, that would be really helpful. And I'll be able to do some of these stuff then live through the channel. And I would love to do that and interact. So it's absolute fun and adds a new dimension to my experience of doing these things, which where I can share my experience and get live feedback of other experiences which can teach me too. So that's the simple logic for this channel. And it's not just about me, but currently the format and the situation and limitation requires or allows me to do only this, which is a lot of me. But no, I would love to interact with fellow players, and being able to do certain things live would be absolute fun. I can schedule it so that it's known, and then some players who are interested can join in for a nice interactive session where it's not just interacting with me, but interacting with other fellow players using that live streaming mode. So there you go. Again, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Cheers. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wish you a nice Sunday.